Hello everybody, I'm recording from my phone. Hey, it's your pal Rob in real time. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I want to review this this wired gaming controller. It's a PS4 controller, and it's going to be an open unboxing, and also we're going to just see how it feels. Now let's start the unboxing with this wired gaming controller from, I think its company's called is Pico. It's a Chinese company. It's made in China, and I want to show with a direct comparison with my PlayStation controller. See, this is the controller we always use on the PS4. It's a good controller, but the thing is the battery life has been the big issue, and I wanted a wired gaming controller. So we're gonna compare this right now. So let's go to the unboxing now. Got my trusty knife. Yeah, this is what I kind of expected. The thumbstick's already kind of something to be desired. Yeah, I think it's like a spring action. I should probably get the Xbox controller just to compare it to. So that's what it looks like when it's brand new out of the box. It is shiny and neat. And I think the buttons do light up. If you look real close, see how it's faintly see colors, and in them they have A, B, and X, Y. So for those old school gamer heads like me, yeah, this is cool. Another thing to notice is that this has, like if you look at the side, it has a flat surface here, and this has a round surface on the PlayStation 4 controller. These buttons are, I do like the way these buttons on the PS4 feel compared to this over here. And next I'm going to compare this to the Xbox controller, so let me come back. But what I do like, what I loved about the Xbox controller, the triggers always felt great. Let me feel the triggers compared to this. The triggers here feel as good as the Xbox controller. The buttons on the top, the Xbox One's bumpers, oh sorry, feel a little stiffer. These feel a little softer, but if I'm gonna say who has the best top bumpers, I have to say the PlayStation 4 does. It really comes down to a matter of preference. I always like the cross on this because it's always felt like you can slide your finger across better. And you know, this D-pad kind of reminds me of the Sega Master System D-pad, but man, I think this is gonna feel good. So only way I'm gonna know for sure how good this controller is until I actually put it into use. I'm going to connect this PS4 controller to the PS4 for the first time. Let's see if it powers up. Here's my PS4. As you can see, you gotta put it into the first port. Looks like we're in business. I love the way this lights up at night, like it looks good. So right now I'm gonna play old Spider-Man. This game's about a year old now. I wanna see how this controller feels and how it plays on Spider-Man. So right here, so like let's try the bumpers. So this is an L1 R1 press test. Yep, cool. You can do that, whip that around, zip around. I remember you can run up the wall by pressing the right trigger. Yep, I still remember that. It's been a while, man. And here we go. So I'm swinging, and that's what now you see that I works with triggers. See? So now I jump, hit the left trigger, aim, shoot webs with the right one bumper. So it's responding pretty good, and I landed safely on the ground. Let's go press share. See, there's the share. The share always has lag. For whatever reason, this is like about a 2-second lag, and I can start streaming if I wanted to. Okay, so this is the second test of this controller. So I'm gonna plug the USB to a PS3. So she's plugged in, as you can see. Controller lights up, and it has a red LED. See, so you got the cool jump. Oh yeah. Okay. Kick, whoosh, block. Cool. Okay, now what I'm gonna check is if this D-pad works. Yes, so you can use this big ass D-pad right here. Okay, yeah, baby. All right. Okay, guys. So now I'm gonna plug it into PC. So let's give this a shot. Here's USB plug of this controller going into PC. Let's plug this sucker in. So let's say it says, so press home. Okay. So look at what happened right here on my computer when I just pressed that. It's Rambo. Yeah. See, now right now I'm pressing X and 2. Okay, so left and right on the D-pad. Up and okay, so down does squat, up does nothing. So far, I think that just climb ladders. Another magic. What the final verdict is. So, as far as the Pictek is concerned, how does the controller feel? It feels pretty solid. As far as the controls feel, if you want an Xbox controller for the PS4 and you're just a fan of the Xbox controller design, this is definitely for you at a very low price point at under $25. Who can complain? And what I just tested right now, 1-to-1, it responded really good. The controls feel good. They are about, now what my other clips I showed how does it work with the PS4, the PS3, the PC. As it claims, does it work with all of them? And that is a yes, it does. I just couldn't test it on an Android. So as far as that, I didn't buy it for the Android. I bought it for those other features. And it also works on the Windows computer, your Windows with Xbox Game Pass. Another thing is it responsive? Well, you saw in the videos, it was snappy, good feel. The D-pad really felt great on Broforce, and it felt good on Spider-Man. But as far as the shoulder buttons, they feel like the R1 and L1, when you press that to grab like the sewer lids, it works pretty accurately. The triggers feel like the Xbox One, so it has all those great Xbox features. And what else? Okay, so as far as that, the final verdict, the pros and cons. Is it worth the price? At $25, it's worth admission. Yes, it is. So as far as that, that's good. And what else can I think? The home buttons feels good as long as it just takes a little while to get everything configured. Like, you just have to, when you plug it in initially, you just have to follow the directions. This little manual, you have to kind of go by the manual. You only have one page of directions, so it's not a lot of reading. When you push in, it does seem to respond on certain games like Spider-Man. Again, when you press that in, you automatically saw the map. The world map. And as far as the sticks, well, the R3 and the L3, they feel a little stiff. Most of it is really good. And the compatibility with multiple systems, awesome. But the cons is the sticks. They feel a little like they're responsive enough, but I do feel like when you put your fingers on the other sticks on the Xbox One and the PS4, it just feels way better. And so my recommendation is an aftermarket, buying those little rubber pads for these. That way you have some cushion on your fingers, so that way if you have any games that make you force press L3, R3 all the time, that would pad your fingers and help to prevent getting those gaming blisters that we always get. It's worth the price. It's not a perfect controller, but for $25, man, and for all the things it can play on, it's wired, so you don't have to deal with battery issues. That's one thing I care about when you tap the controller. You want the character, you want Mario to jump on the moment you need him to jump on that mushroom man, a Goomba. Out of 5 scale, well, let's give it a 4. A 4 out of 5. There are some things to be desired. The build quality feels like solid weight. So yeah, it has a good little weight to it. It have vibration feedback, force feedback. So that's why I gave it another half mark. So for the sticks, not having that cushier thing. So, but everything else works great. It's a handsome looking controller. Has nice light up buttons. Can't say enough. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the Pictek controller review for the PS4. I'll see you next time at Rob in Real Time, and this is and also you can find me at Service Gamer 76. Now that I have a better controller, now maybe I can stream a little more often on the PS4. So before that, I wouldn't want to stream because I'll always be losing charge on my PS controller. Now I think I have a nice little substitute at an affordable price point. Alright guys, so see you next time. See you later. Bye.